So I have written 3 things that makes you inspirational. I thought I'd take this moment. So, number 1, your kindness. You are just... Laura is one of the kindest, most purest heart people that I have ever met in my whole entire life. Aww. You're just like a little bundle of sunshine.
So nice.
And
I'm not going to get through this.
And and honestly, obviously, we've not known each other like super long. Like, I imagined like having you have like a lot of like long-term friends, and I kind of came in late to the party, and but I feel like you've lighted you've lit up my life. And you're just very kind, and you make me want to be a better person.
I just say, you are already an amazing person as you are. Don't go changing for anyone.
Thank you. Yes, and then I wanted to say your power to speak up for other people. I can't remember how I discovered you, or something that clicked. There was something you posted, and you're not scared to speak up for, number 1, what you believe in, and number 2, help other people have a voice for what they believe in as well. And that's something that I love that you do. I love that you're like that.
Oh, thanks.
I bloody love it. And then number 3, you're inspirational because you are a fucking amazing artist. You're such an amazing creator. You're so talented, and you just, I don't know, I just think you're fab. I think you're an all-round fabulous girl.
Thanks so much. So I've got 3 for you as well. So I have never met anybody so determined. I feel like, do you know what it was for me? And you know that podcast that you did, Good Business Podcast, and the podcast was, I think they catch up with you. She caught up with you every 6 weeks, was it? Just to see how you were doing. So you'd say, this is my goal. See how I do in 6 weeks. This is my goal. And like, you said your goals and you did them. And I was like, whoa. I did try. And you were talking about how you'd done your vision board, and you were like, right, I want a studio space. And this is where I was like, whoa, she's amazing. You wanted a studio space by the end of the year, and then in like a few weeks you had a space.
Yeah.
I feel like when you want something,
I get it.
You get,
I try.
No, but you do. Like, and like, I remember listening on this podcast, and you're like, so this one I've gone through and I've ticked it. I need a new vision board, and it wasn't even halfway through the year, and you were like, I need a new one. And I think that is so inspiring. It's just amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, and obviously now I know you. I'm like, yeah, that wasn't just on the podcast.
She is determined.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I probably would. I've always wanted to do a podcast. And I even at one point, I remember telling you, I like set it up and everything. I was like, I did like the icon, and you know, I wrote a description. I just never did it. Yeah. But like, you were like, let's do a podcast.
As soon as I walked into your life, I was like, come on, we have stuff to say. Let's do it.
And it was your determination that made this happen. Obviously, I really wanted to do it as well. But like,
I was the kick up the arse.
You were like, we're doing it. We couldn't find a name, and you were like, this is the name, and I was like, okay.
And here's the branding. I've already done it, so now you can't back out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just think you're so determined when you know what you want to do for it. Like, look at your new style. You knew that you needed to change your style, and you've done it, and it's amazing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's one. And number 2, you're a very, very open person. And I'm so happy that you've opened me up into your life. So I know that obviously we've said before, you're an oversharer. I am as well. You're very honest. You don't like
beat around the bush.
You don't. You don't like, you know, you're honest. You're like, this is it, right? And you're an oversharer. And like, I'm so thankful that you've opened yourself up and let me into your life, because obviously we haven't known each other for a long time, and I feel like I've known you for, like I said, first time I met you, I feel like I've known you forever, and I think that's your aura. You're very open, and you have this lovely aura about yourself, and I feel like you create a safe space around you no matter who you're with, and I think your followers can see that as well, and you're very open on your stories, and I just think it's just amazing.
Thank you. I feel I'm getting all upset.
No, it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. which is very nice.
We said, didn't we? We said it's going to be an emotional one. This
It's going to be emotional.
And then my last one here, similar to what you said about me, your work, and it is so inspiring. I feel like you don't just put anything into your work, live, love, laugh, do you know what I mean? Like, everything is a positive message, or like, not a positive message, but like everything has a meaning to it and will resonate with somebody. So many people are inspired by your work and will affect people. See, you know, like when you see like people share like certain artworks or like quotes that resonate with them, your artwork is very highly shareable, which is amazing because it reaches so many people. So you could do like an amazing artwork piece, like It's All Going to Be Okay, like Mental Health Matters, you know, all the important things. When you do artwork centered around inspiring people and uplifting people and, you know, making, you know, a safe space, making sure people are okay, when they share that, you don't know who you've inspired. And I just love that. That's your thing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know your thing, you thought it was red and pink, but it's not. That's your thing. And I think no matter what you do when you change your style, that will always stay the same. And that's how I think you're so inspiring. Yeah, you identify like that as an artist, and I love that that's your focus.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like a cute little thing. I love it so much. Just swiftly moving on. We're both like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. We asked you guys if there's any inspirational people you wanted us to shine a light on, and we have had a few. So someone has said, my mum, who has never put up with anyone's BS, and my sister for being a business queen.
I love that. I love it.
And then my mum commented saying, the woman that has most inspired me is you. You're amazing. Thanks, mum. And then we had someone say, my mum, she's training to be a yoga teacher at 50, following her dreams and inspiring me. I love that. It's like it's never too late to do what you want to do.
Oh, definitely. So,
Manda was like, I'm out.
My cat just like jumped over my face. So someone said, Rachel Rogers. She's amazing and encourages women, especially women of colour, to improve their money mindset and build wealth. Her book, We Should All Be Millionaires, is incredible and focuses on putting yourself first as a woman and mum and setting boundaries. That's amazing. I've not heard of Rachel Rogers, but I'm definitely going to go give her a follow and read that book.
Me too. What's she called?
Rachel Rogers, which is a good one to remember. Easy to remember, not like my name. So we've got another one. Hiya, I saw your story about a woman who inspires you the most. I'd just like to say my biggest inspiration is my reflection in the mirror. I see how far I've come as a woman, and I see how far I've come mentally. I feel that all people should see themselves as an inspiration. We know the darkest parts of ourselves and the brightest, therefore we should look in the mirror and be inspired. Life is hard, but we are all here, and we are all working hard to keep ourselves afloat. Don't be inspired by others' success, be inspired by your own journey. That's all I'd like to say. Thank you for your time.
I think that's such a beautiful one to end on.
Isn't that amazing? That's so nice. That's by someone called Bailey. Thank you, Bailey.
Thank you, Bailey, for that. That's gorgeous.
Definitely. I'm inspired by myself, and I hope you are too.
Yeah, I inspire myself. I love that, and I think that's it. I think that's a nice one to end on. Is International Women's Day. It's great to find out about all of these amazing women who have done fabulous things, but it's also nice to reflect inward and realise how far we've come.
Yeah,